Nestled in the enchanting hills of Himachal Pradesh, the Shimla toy train is not just a journey. It's a time capsule that transports you to a world of breathtaking beauty and engineering marvels. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating and little-known facts about this iconic train ride, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that has captured the hearts of travelers for over a century. Scene 1. Close-up shots of the Kalka-Shimla narrow-gauge train chugging through tunnels and over bridges. The Shimla toy train operates on the Kalka-Shimla Railway line, which stretches 96 kilometers and ascends nearly 4,660 feet. But did you know that this railway line was constructed during the British Raj in 1903, primarily to serve as an escape route from the sweltering heat of the Indian plains? Shimla was the summer capital of British India, and this train was their gateway to paradise. Speaking of engineering marvels, here's a fact that will blow your mind. The Kalka-Shimla Railway boasts a staggering 102 tunnels, each with its own story. The longest tunnel, Barog Tunnel, spans 1.1 kilometers and is steeped in a haunting legend. Named after Colonel Barog, the engineer who started its construction, the tunnel is said to be cursed because of a miscalculation that caused the two ends to fail to meet. Colonel Barog was so distraught that he tragically took his life. A second tunnel was built nearby, and it remains the longest on this route. Another remarkable feature of this railway is its 864 bridges, many of which are multi-tiered viaducts made entirely of stone. These bridges were constructed using a Roman arch design, a technique rarely seen in modern railway engineering. One such bridge, near Kano Station, is a perfect example of this architectural ingenuity and has stood the test of time for over a century. Have you ever wondered why the train's windows are unusually large for such a small train? That's because the British wanted to ensure that passengers could soak in the beauty of the Himalayan landscape. The vistas include dense forests, terraced fields, and picturesque villages, offering a visual feast unmatched by any other train journey in India. The Kalka-Shimla Railway line was a logistical challenge and an expensive project. The construction cost was an astonishing 1.7 million rupees in the early 1900s, equivalent to billions in today's currency. Despite the expense, the British ensured it was a luxury ride with teakwood interiors and plush seating, making it a symbol of opulence. One of the lesser-known facts about this railway is that steam engines were used on this line until the 1970s. Today, diesel locomotives power the train, but you can still find heritage steam trains operating occasionally for special events or tourists looking to relive the golden era of train travel. The train's speed might surprise you. With an average speed of just 22 kilometers per hour, it's one of the slowest trains in India. But this leisurely pace is intentional, allowing passengers to immerse themselves in the serene beauty of the Shivalik Hills. After all, the joy of this journey lies in the experience, not the destination. In 2008, the Kalka-Shimla Railway earned its rightful place as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, joining the ranks of other iconic mountain railways in India. This designation celebrates its historical and cultural significance and ensures its preservation for generations to come. But the Shimla toy train is not just a tourist attraction, it's a lifeline for the local communities. From providing employment to connecting remote villages, this railway line plays a crucial role in the region's economy and daily life. So, the next time you plan a trip to Shimla, skip the road journey and hop aboard the toy train. Not only will you be traveling through history, but you'll also be creating memories that will last a lifetime. This isn't just a train ride, it's a celebration of human ingenuity and the timeless allure of the Himalayas. Historic construction challenges. The Kalka-Shimla Railway was built in record time, just 5 years, but not without immense challenges. Workers had to manually carve through the rugged Himalayan terrain without modern machinery. Over 20,000 laborers worked in extreme conditions, enduring harsh winters and treacherous mountain slopes to complete the line in 1903. A feat of precision engineering, the railway's alignment is a masterpiece of engineering. Despite its steep climb, the line does not use a rack and pinion system. Instead, it relies on carefully calculated curves and gradients. With over 900 sharp curves, including a hairpin bend with a 48-degree angle at Dharampur, the route showcases unparalleled engineering skill. Guinness World Record. In 2008, the Kalka-Shimla Railway made it into the Guinness World Records for having the steepest rise in altitude over a 96-kilometer stretch. This elevation gain of over 1,400 meters is achieved through a series of sharp gradients and curves. Tunnel numbering quirks. While there are officially 102 tunnels today, the original construction plan included 107. Some tunnels were abandoned or collapsed over the years, leading to gaps in the numbering system. For example, after Tunnel 33, the next tunnel is labeled 35. The curious ghost of Barog Tunnel. The Barog Tunnel is not just the longest tunnel on the line but also one of the spookiest. Locals believe it is haunted by Colonel Barog's ghost, who is said to wander the area, although many describe his presence as friendly rather than malevolent. Goral Deer Crossing Point. There's a particular stretch near Koti Station where passengers can often spot goral deer crossing the tracks. This spot has become a favorite among wildlife enthusiasts traveling on the train. Custom-built locomotives. The locomotives for the Kalka-Shimla Railway were specially designed by the North British Locomotive Company in Glasgow. These locomotives were engineered to navigate the steep gradients and sharp curves of the narrow-gauge tracks, making them unique in the world of rail transport. A royal affair in its early days, the train often carried British viceroys, officials, and their families to Shimla. The interiors were luxurious, featuring plush seating, dining cars, and even a bar, befitting its status as a royal railway. Stations designed for charm. The 18 stations on the route, including Kalka, Barog, and Shimla, were designed to reflect colonial architecture. Barog Station, in particular, is known for its quaint charm and scenic location, making it a popular stop for photography enthusiasts. The Winter Wonderland transformation. While the route is scenic year-round, winter transforms it into a magical wonderland. Snow-covered tracks, glistening pine trees, and frosty tunnels make the train journey an unforgettable experience during this season. Silent communication with nature. The train runs so slowly and quietly through certain stretches of the forest that you can hear birds chirping, leaves rustling, and even the distant calls of Himalayan langurs. It's one of the few train rides in the world where you feel completely in sync with nature. Shimla's Queen of Hills status tied to the train. The popularity of Shimla as a tourist destination is directly linked to the train. Before the railway was built, reaching Shimla was a grueling journey by foot or horse. The toy train made it accessible to a wider audience, cementing its reputation as the Queen of Hills. Timeless heritage coaches. The heritage coaches used today are modified versions of the original ones. While the interiors are upgraded, they still retain their vintage charm, with wooden panels, brass fittings, and large windows that capture the nostalgia of the early 20th century. The first diesel train's arrival. The first diesel engine was introduced in 1955, replacing steam locomotives for regular operations. However, steam engines are still brought out occasionally for heritage runs, allowing passengers to relive the golden age of train travel. A film favorite, the Shimla toy train has been featured in numerous Bollywood movies, such as Jab We Met and Love Aajkal. Its picturesque roots and old-world charm have made it a favorite filming location for directors. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the Kalka-Shimla Railway. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such fascinating stories from around the world. Until next time, happy traveling!